Hi everybody, welcome back to beewowd by April Lee. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but I just have so much going on right now. I was working a lot of hours, so by the time I got done, it was not only late at night, I was just exhausted. And yeah, and then on weekends, I tend to just kind of vegetate. Some weekends I will do a lot of sleeping. You know, I don't really know until it happens. So I just thought I'd come on here and share a few things with you, and couple things of what's going to be up and coming with my channel. If you all are friends with me on Facebook, I did post that I was going to go to the Indiana Dunes for my birthday. My birthday's technically today. Yay, happy birthday for me. I am 47 and my feels like age is 67. Sometimes actually tonight it's a little higher. My pain levels are just super high tonight. But anyhow, as I was getting ready about 2 days before the trip, I was going to go with my friend Amber, who lives in Indianapolis, and I realized that something had come out of my account that I forgot about, and I wasn't going to have the extra money to go. So we postponed that trip, which is fine because, you know, it was probably going to be really busy for the holiday weekend, because we were going to go on the 3rd. You know, the 4th on Sunday, the 4th was on Monday, so it's all good for, you know, everything works out. We'll go again, but yeah, so I thought I'd jump on here. I've been working on a couple projects. I don't even know if I'm going to remember all of them. One I'm working on, I'm just bending down to pick it up here. I'm working on let's just say it's a blanket, and the blanket is 6 squares, and these squares, I don't even know how big they are, but this is one of the squares. I don't know, I think it's like a 12 by 12 maybe, I don't know. This does have a single crochet border all the way around it, as the pattern calls for. So it has 6 of these of this square of the blues, and then 6 of the green, and then there's gonna be designs that go on the front of these. So far I have 4 of these greens made, and I need 2 more of these, and I have 2 of the blues made, and I need 4 more. I do have one started, but it's not, I only have like maybe 2-3 inches on it. They do go fast, so it's not going to be too hard. It's going to be the designs that is going to take the most time. Once I do post it, I will post the pattern for it, because it is, I don't remember if it's a free pattern, but I will post the pattern to it. I'm not going to do it right now because the person I am making it for also watches my channel from time to time, and I don't want to give too much away. So that is what I'm working on with that. I started a stringy ding ding pattern, and I have everything except for the hair made, and I think the collar. So this is the start of the bald eagle. There's like a collar that goes around here that you crochet on, and these I had to do like oops, I'm not even showing you. There's a loop here that you pick up, and then I have the feet and the wings and the beak made, and then I had to make the hair yet. So I just need to attach those things. I saw this when it came out and I really wanted to make it, so I did start working on that. What else am I working on? Oh, I am also working on trying to finally finish up my project that's been hanging out in my little homemade basket that I made, or I call it a bag because it's really a bag, but this is my pride flag, and I just never finished. I got all of these done. And I did wash them so that, because this is going to be a wall hanging, so I didn't want to have to, you know, I don't want to wash them, of course, when they're up there, but I wanted to make them so they're all relaxed and kind of blocked in a way. And what I'm making right now is I'm making the tassels for the bottom of them. I decided to do a white tassel on the bottom of each one, and I had never made a tassel before, so I started last night with making some. I had got maybe like 4 of them done, maybe 5, and by the time I picked up again tonight after work, I decided those ones that I made last night were just horrible looking. So I have now finished 6 of them, and they're not all perfect. You know, some has a smaller head on it than this, and before I know it, I mean, there's like, this one's really the only one that's super skinny. I might end up making a new one to replace that just because my OCD will kick in. But I have all these, I just need to trim them up yet, and then I'm going to attach them. And then I have, excuse me for leaning out, I have this dowel rod that I've purchased, and I'm probably going to have to, no, I might not have to cut it down, but it's quite big. I don't even know what size it is, to be honest with you. I took the tag off of it already. I want to say it's 48 inches, but I got this dowel rod, and I wish I had a small drill bit, or I should say I wish I would have taken this home with me when I went home and had my brother drill in the 2 holes like right here and there. I just don't have a drill or a drill bit, and I'm sure I can get one, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna create something with all my DIY stuff that I have. So that is all going to be put on there, and I'm hoping to have that done probably within the next few days. I really don't like to put a time on things because I don't know how I'm going to feel. Today after work I had quite a bit of a high pain level, so it took me until now, which is like 8:45, to feel good enough to be able to film this video. So that is those 3 items, I should say, that I already have started. So those are my current whips. I have one that I'm getting ready to start here. Thanks to Llama Mama Kayla and Nova. Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll find her. She goes by Nova Gnome Creations. I think that might even be her YouTube channel. Give me 1 second to find that. But in the meantime, so they are working on, they just announced today, I believe it was, that they are working on they are going to be doing a collaboration, and they have joined, or asked anybody, you know, said anybody can join if they would like. And they are doing a mandala blanket, and that is something that I have wanted to make since Ella from No Catchy Name made her mandala blanket a couple years ago for the fair entry. And so I decided I'm going to go ahead and join in with them and make mine. Now I know they are both making theirs in rainbow colors, and I know from seeing Kayla's, and I know from watching Nova's channel, that both of those color ways are going to be a little different. One, Nova is going to more than likely go with the Origi Biv color scheme of things. You need to pick 7 colors, whereas Llama Mama Kayla, as you know, she just goes at her own, she flies by her own seat of her pants. She just how she rolls, and she's great for that. So yeah, it's actually Nova Gnome Creations. So Nova, N-O-V-A-K, or G-N-O-M-E, and then Creations. I'll link both of them below. I'm sure you know Llama Mama Kayla. But Nova is a somewhat new channel, She only has 15 videos up right now, but I'm really hoping, I really see her going far, because she's got a mind for creation, and I really see her getting into some pattern designing in the future. She's just now starting out with crocheting, so just got to give her a little bit of time to grease her wheels and you know, find her bearings, but I think she's going to go far. Anyhow, so it is a free pattern from Yarnspirations, and I will link that pattern below as well for y'all, in case you want to join ahead. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can always leave a message in one of our videos and let us know that you are wanting to join in with us. And if you want to send in pictures, you know, to any one of us, I'm sure we'll be happy to post them. I know I'll be happy to post them in one of my videos to show, you know, your creativity coming out and your progress and all that good stuff. So feel free. My email is going to be in the inbox, in the description box below. Feel free to email me your pictures if you don't have a channel, and I'll be happy to post them for you. So I have been watching some YouTube videos tonight, trying to just, first time in a long time, I've only worked 8 hours. So I had to find what to do with myself. I knew I wanted to make this mandala blanket in pinks and purples, but I wasn't sure what colors I was going to choose for all 7 of the colors. And not saying you have to choose all 7. I can be like Kayla and just pick and choose what I feel, you know, what comes along. But I wanted to have some kind of conformity, and I might end up doing Kayla's way to a point, whereas if I'm coming to a section and it calls for my color letter C, and C is this color, but I really think this color would look better, then I'll probably just put that color in there. You know, vice versa. Just kind of, I think that's how Kayla's rolling, and I think that's what Nova said that she might end up doing as well. So who knows? But let me show you my colors that I chose. I went over into my personal yarn store that's across the hallway here, and I picked out 7 colors that I'm going to be using, and let me show you them. So one is going to be white, of course. I just think white goes with everything, and this is a Pound of Love, and it's just, the color is white. So as you can see, I have a lot of this, so I am going to be using that as one of my colors. Another one of my colors is going to be Pale Plum, and this is a Super Saver. And this is not a full skein, so I found this partial ball in my scrap balls area, so I figured I'll just grab both of them. I'll use this first, and then I'll move over to this, and then we can go from there. So that's one color. It's going to be Pale Plum. Another color is going to be this yellow, and this is just called Buttercup, and it is by Big Twist, and it's just one of their value yarns. And I think it looks like more of a bright yellow on screen right now, but it's more of a muted medium yellow, so it's not a bright yellow, but the lighting is showing as a bright yellow, but it's a really pretty yellow. I really like that. Hoping I don't need more than that. I don't think I will, because it's only calling for one yarn ball or one skein for each color, and I think it uses Red Heart, and Red Heart is, let me see, what is their normal color, or their normal is 364 yards. This is 371 yards, so, and there's nothing taken out of there, so we should be good. My next color is going to be Red Heart with Love, and this is in the color Wintergreen. I've had this skein sitting around for quite a while, and it's time I'm using it, so I'm going to put Wintergreen in there. Another color of purple that I chose is Red Heart Super Saver in Amethyst. And that is showing up true to color. It's that really pretty vibrant purple. I love this color. And then my pinks that I chose is, this is one of my favorite Super Savers. This is Pretty in Pink. And this is a jumbo yarn, a jumbo skein. So I know I have plenty of yardage in here and there's very little taken out of it. So I'm going to use that color. And then one of my favorite yarns of all time, Stitch Studio by Nicole, which used to be the store brand for AC Moore, but they've closed up all the AC Moores. I know you can find this in Michael's, because I believe Michael's soaked up AC Moore, but this color is just called Soft Rose. This yarn is so super soft, it's just amazing. And it's just their value yarn. As you can see, it's just, that's their value yarn, literally. This skein was, I don't think I paid more than, I think I bought this when they were going out of business. Wow, that was hard to think of. And I think I paid maybe $3 for this big skein. So that's going to be my colors. These are the two pinks. And then these are the two purples. And then that white. And then these are the other two colors, just to kind of get a little bit of a color pop out there. So I am going to get that pattern printed out probably tomorrow during my lunch break and get started on that, because I know Kayla's already started on hers. She's probably got the whole first part of it done by now, if I know her. And I know Nova mentioned that she was going to get started on it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with them, but that's okay. I'm just going to go at my own pace, and I'll just keep showing it to you as I'm going and show you my progress. And then when it's the finished object, I hopefully will be able to maybe take it outside, even like maybe take it to the park or something, and get some really cute pictures of it. Over a park bench or something like that, because I don't have anything here. So that is what I wanted to show you for today. Now, if you watch Kayla, Llama Mama Kayla, she has been making these cupcakes. I am in love with these cupcakes that she's making, and I knew I had that book, Whimsical Stitches, somewhere. And I was like, where is that book? So I'm sitting in my office today for the first time in months, only because I started training for a new position where I work, and they were requiring us to be on cam for training, so that they can see your faces, and of course make sure that you're not like walking around your house or whatever. And I happen to look over and I see my Whimsical Stitches book, and I so wanted to get up out of my seat and grab it that instant, but I had to distract myself because I didn't want to go off cam and then come right back on real quick. So I waited till my break and then I grabbed it, but I found my book. So I went through and I actually figured out that I made something. Excuse me for a moment. All right, sorry, I wanted to block the camera so you didn't see like my nose or anything. I actually made this little guy from Whimsical Stitches, and I always loved him. He is just the cutest thing. He sits perfectly on his own. I didn't put anything in his butt or like any rocks or anything, but I just thought he was the cutest thing when I saw him in the book, and I had to make him. And I'm not the best of amigurumi. I love making amigurumi, but you can see my color changes here, and I know there's ways of doing that better, and I didn't really care. I really did not care. I don't know. I don't know if why it had us do like the brown over there instead of cutting it off like here. I don't know, but that's what the pattern, I followed the pattern, or at least I thought. So that little guy's in here if you wanted to make it. But I found a bunch of cute things and I bookmarked all of the ones that I wanted to do. So I will be working on those, and just little things like I hear people saying that they feel guilty for starting a new whip when they have so many already started. I take things like this, like little projects like this, or like that eagle that I'm working on, and I use that as a instant gratification piece. So if I'm working on like that blanket that I'm working on for a friend, or this mandala blanket I'm going to be starting here, you know, those are going to be some objects that are projects that's going to take a little bit, and then I'm going to be needing that self-gratification quite fast just to keep myself occupied and to keep myself satisfied and my mojo going, crojo. So that's what I decided to do. I always take little things like that from the books, or if I see a pattern that comes through from Stringy Ding Ding, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm also going to be starting a Highland Cow pattern project, I should say. My brother's girlfriend asked me last night if I could make one for her, and she sent me the Etsy pattern link. And I told her if she sends me the money for the pattern, because I didn't have any money, really low on money right now, I'll be happy to make it for her. So she sent me the money. I went and purchased the pattern. It was like $8 or $9. I can't remember. 7, 8, 9, somewhere right around there. And I opened it up, and it is a very well written pattern. First of all, it's 47 pages long. There is so many details in there and so many pictures, colored pictures, that is just, you can just tell that this designer really took the time out to put a lot of details in there, and the pictures and everything. I mean, that kind of pattern takes a lot of time. So what I plan on doing is I plan on sending it to Staples and having them print it out in color for me. I'm going to do front and back pages. One, it'll save on the number of pages, I believe, that you have to pay for. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but it'll save on a number of pages. It won't kill as many trees. And I'm going to send them in a homemade, I say homemade, I'm going to make it with Word, Microsoft Word, and create a little note sheet. And I'm going to ask them to insert like 7 note sheets in the back of the book, so that I can make any notes back there that I want, or any kind of things like that in case I need to. And then maybe I'll even do 10, I don't know. We'll see if depending on how much the cost is for the whole book. But I want them to spiral bound it too, because it's just going to be worth it for me to have it spiral bound with all those pages and the details and everything. I just would prefer it that way. It would probably cost just a couple dollars more to spiral bound it, so I'm just going to do it. So that's going to be my next project that I start on. And I'm going to have all these projects going concurrently. I'm not in a hurry to get the Highland Cow done. But I do want to work on it consistently so I can, get it done. But that is everything that I have going on right at this moment, crochet-wise. I don't have anything else to share with you right now. Oh, I did order. I had a lovely friend of mine that I've known since Arizona. She has been an angel in so many ways in my life. I can't even explain to you and won't go into details, but she's just literally been an angel to me, and I can't thank her for her friendship and what she has done for me in the past, and she messaged me today and said, hey, what's your email? I want to send you an Amazon gift card for your birthday. And I thought, well, that is so sweet. I can definitely use an Amazon gift card, but you know, of course you don't have to. So she sent it to me, and I loaded it into my Amazon account like almost immediately. And through my lunch break, I was trying to decide what I wanted to order with it. I know I needed a new case because something happened with my case while I was back in PA, and it no longer detected my fingerprint. So I've been having to type in my passwords, which is a pain in the hiney. But anyhow, so I ordered a new case, and then I'm like, well, there's this book that I've been wanting. It's a crochet book, and I've had it on my want list for quite a while now. And then when Ella from No Catchy Name did her Queen Elizabeth, it just made me want that book even more. It's the Iconic Women book. I don't know if it's Iconic Women or Iconic People. But anywho, it was like $15.99 or something like that on Amazon, and I went ahead and I ordered it. So I get it on Wednesday, and I cannot wait because I love Queen Elizabeth II, first of all. So anything to do with her, that's, you know, I love European monarchies and anything to do with that kind of history. And I just thought it would be really cool, a good addition to have in my collection. So yeah, as soon as I get that book, hopefully I will start maybe a project from that too, who knows. But that is all I have for tonight. I want to thank you so much for taking the time and spending about a half hour with me on my birthday. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing all your comments, and please let me know what you're doing, what you did for the 4th of July. I didn't do absolutely anything. I worked around my house a little bit. I got my crafting stuff in order a little bit and got my living room situated. And I still have a bunch of stuff to do and a lot of ways to get there, but slowly but surely. One of my good friends reminded me just to do a little bit each night, and then it'll be done faster than you think. So that's my theory of how I'm going to tackle it. But yeah, so let me know what you did for the holidays. I hope you all had a really great holiday weekend and you were safe. I know the idiots around here were shooting off fireworks, and they were the ones that go up and out. And we live in a densely populated, it's a city. It's classified as a city, but there's a lot of houses and apartment buildings around here, and they're not new ones. So they're probably, like, the roofs are not as new as they probably should be and could probably easily catch on fire. Plus we have grass that is at least 50% of the way dried up, so that could have easily caught on fire. But yeah, these idiots were just shooting off fireworks left and right. Like, if you're gonna shoot them off, go in a parking lot. Make sure you have, a widely open area, not one with a lot of trees that it can get caught in and shoot back at you. But thankfully I didn't hear or see any fire trucks, so thankfully I would imagine everything went off without a hitch around here. But thank you again, and I hope you all have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.